We're just gonna wait one more minute. We did promise everyone that we were gonna start at 9:30, so we're just gonna wait one more minute, and we'll start our podcast.
In the meantime, I will wait for more people to log in. Vamos a hablar inglés. Ah.
I'm good.
Hey. If you don't understand the lyrics, baby girl, bájalo. Dale, jala.
What you did this week?
Huh?
What you did this week?
Girl, a whole lot of nothing.
Work.
Get off of work, take my football. A bunch of stupid shit. You know, the regular adult thing. Yo tampoco. Yo no soy celosa. ¿Cómo te crees? Now we gotta put some for our English people, you know what I'm saying? Pop, pop, pop. And this is a Spanglish show.
That's a Spanglish show.
Okay. Hay que ponerle algo a esta gente. But you know what? We'll save that for later. How y'all doing?
So hello everyone, and welcome to our new YouTube podcast by yours truly, Penny.
And Rubylicious, but
Yes.
just call me Ruby. Don't be calling me no Rubylicious. You heard? It's only for my close friends. And if you haven't started your hookah, please turn it on. Yeah, shout out to Nani, Tita, we in the building.
I can't. Hi, Samira. That's my boo. I love her so much. Lifelong friends.
We truly appreciate the support of everybody that's watching. If you have any questions while we're talking, you're more than welcome to post them up and we'll answer them. You know, we are open book. You can ask any questions, but don't be asking me for no money because I'm broke, okay? That's the only thing, girl. I don't have the money.
Mm-mm. First and foremost, we definitely want to thank Eli for making our shirts. Definitely. V.A.G. This is V.A.G's podcast.
I want to put it on my vagina because it's V.A.G. Vagina.
No. Anyways, that is not what V.A.G. stands for. Definitely is a strong name. And the point is definitely to catch the viewer's eye. Definitely talking about feminism and females in general, just everything about what females are capable of doing and how we're going to impact the world. So that is pretty much the point of V.A.G. What the name stands for.
Okay.
The point of V.A.G. I came up with it about like 2 years ago, I want to say. I was talking about it with my girlfriends, like, hey, what do you guys think? You know, and it took a really long time to actually come about. I think that through the years and the obstacles actually that has been happening, I think that it was meant to happen today. You know?
At some point, because I feel like we've been talking about this for a long ass time. It's always like, yo, we should do a podcast. And, you know, people around us always like, yo, y'all mad funny together. Which, you know, you're going to see some funny and maybe some serious because, you know, my sister a little slow. But anyway, the point is that,
I'm not slow.
You know, we've been trying to do this for a minute now. And it's just like something always happens. But, you know, that being said, we could get into our first topic about comfort, you know, about what we do and why we took so long to even get here to begin with. You know, like I feel like us as humans, like we get so comfortable in a position and we just like, we know we have goals and we know we want to do certain things. And I feel like we just don't do them because we're afraid. So, you know, once you become afraid, it's just like, you know what, I'm comfortable here. This is paying this and this is that. Definitely. And I think you get stuck there and you shouldn't ever, ever, ever get stuck. And I think at some point, you know, I feel like you lose certain things that you're comfortable in to get you out of your comfort zone so that you can go ahead and start doing what you need to do.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree with that 100%. I've been through a lot in the last 2 years. Most important thing that definitely happened to me was I had my baby girl Simone. Love her to death. She
had withdrawals, She gonna smoke people for a while. Shorty was bugging.
No, I'm definitely thankful for her. She's definitely one of the inspirations, definitely one of the motivations as to why this inspired. A lot of things happened in between these 2 years that I believe, were meant to happen, not only for growth, mental growth, but definitely for spiritual growth. I think that you can't really start a movement. You can't start a feminine group without going through experiences that all these females will, at one point or another, will ask you questions about. You know what I'm saying? Like relationships. You can't guide somebody on relationships if you've never been.
I feel like you could definitely give people advice, but I feel like, don't get me wrong, I love talking to my friends. If you got relationship issues, I feel like we're all good at giving advice. Right. Like that's our shit. Like, let me give you advice. But I bet you be going through the same shit and you can't even take not one of that advice. And a lot of the times I feel like, with my friends, when they constantly repeating certain things and they're going through a situation, I feel like I'm going to tell you an opinion. I don't want to say I'm going to tell you what to do, because at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to choose what you want to do. But I feel like when it becomes repetitive, I'm going to start like that. I just...
Mientras tú hablas, empézame la juca.
Sí, habla, dale con la juca, dale, mami. Yo sé que tú tienes,
Anywho, go ahead.
Hay algo en ti, nena.
You were saying,
but I feel like if I have to keep repeating myself constantly to you, I'm gonna start giving you the whole 1 word or 2 answer. Like, wow, he did that again.
Well, no. Well, either way, right? So you would say, when you get to the point where you're just like, hey, he did that again, right? The only reason why you know that he was stating or doing something like, oh, he did that, is because one way or another, you know what pain feels like. So if she's going through pain, like let's put a situation out there. The guy's cheating on her continuously. He doesn't stop, right? I feel, have you ever been cheated on before?
Oh, cheat is my middle name. Not that I'm a cheater. But okay, I got cheated on.
So being cheated, the point is like being cheated on, right? You know the pain, you know the hurt. So when they come to you, right, they're gonna talk to you. They're gonna be like, hey, listen, I know you've been through this, but
that's understandable. But I'm gonna disagree with you with that one, because it's like, I know that I'm sharing my pain clearly. I know what you went through and I know what I went through. But then sitting there and listening to somebody else, it only makes me think like, damn, I was such an annoying ass person telling people the same thing over and over and over. And I'm sure they want to smack me like, bitch, again? Come on. So you go through things so you can share with somebody, but it's like, bro, I can only share so much.
So do you believe that these females are placed in comfort?
For sure. You just get comfortable. And I think a lot of it has to do also with you saying like, oh my God, but everybody already seen me, and they used to me seeing me with this person, and we have and then the kid thing plays a big role, because it's like, oh, I have a kid, so I don't want to leave that situation because they need mommy and daddy. And the thing of it is, if you're not happy, your kid is not happy. So I wouldn't recommend you staying somewhere unstable, all because of the counts of your kid. At the end of the day, fuck your kid, man. Fuck your kid.
Oh, we never.
Nah. Like, I love you, but fuck you. Okay, little nigga, you just sit the fuck down. Yes, you love this person, but I just feel like, your happiness is important. If you're not happy, nobody around you is happy.
I agree with that.
So it's like, okay, you here trying to make somebody else happy constantly, and it's just like, okay, what about you? When do you come to play? When you're 60? That's called retirement, baby, and I ain't going that way. You got me? Okay?
Right. Like I said, it's definitely a matter of comfort level. I believe that, females get comfortable where they're at, financial comfortability. I believe strongly in that. And not only financial comfortability, but also,
Yeah, but then you start to boss up.
Of course.
Fuck that financial shit, bitch. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sound like a nigga, because I know sometimes I come off as the aggressor or whatever the case is. And it's just like, I just never really had, up until now, right, in my entire life, I never had a man take care of me. So it's like, it's I don't want to say financial, but don't get me wrong, like what you're saying, there is some females that stay because of financial, but that's when you need to boss the fuck out. Boss up, baby. You will never stay because of financial. There you go. Eliminate. What's the next one?
Definitely.
That they stay for? And don't say the dick, because there's mad dicks out there, gobble, all of that.
Well, there's females that have only been with one man, and they focus on just that one penis.
Yeah, girl, but go explore other penises.
Oh,
like,
no.
go sit around, slip and slide,
Well, in that we definitely
Girl,
disagree. We definitely disagree on that. If you are happy where you're at, stay where you're at. Just make sure that you're happy. If your happiness does not make you
don't confuse happiness
be
with
better, then no, you shouldn't stay there.
What? Yeah, but I've heard a lot of females like, oh, I need him. He's what I need because he's so good to me. And best believe it, a nigga could be so good to you, and if you just not happy, shorty, you're just not happy. And the need is just, here I am because I need this and I need this. And that's why you need to, I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. You need to boss the fuck up. If you boss up, I promise you that you won't need nobody. That's just...
No, that is definitely a fact. I feel like when a female is financially stable, emotionally stable, and she's starting to think logically, she's starting to think just, how her future is going to be, and knowing from the jump, like, hey, it doesn't matter what happens, I got this. I think when you start to gain that strength, I believe that, a woman is unstoppable.
For sure. And it's understandable. I feel like I want to just talk about this because that's why I'm laughing OD, because I feel like the dick plays a big part. It's like, oh my God, his dick is just so good. Like, and I feel like a lot of bitches, like, I'm sorry I call y'all bitches because, I just feel like I'm comfortable. Like, you my bitch, you know what I bitch? I just feel like it's the dick, girl.
No, you should
for you that like pussy, just
never,
pussy.
Never stay for sexual matters. I feel like that is not, you seriously can get that and find that in many different people. That should never. All right,
but maybe you like the way it should be curving and like the thickness or whatever, and you feel like there's no more thickums out there. You remember, like, I like a hook. What is it, Cardi B? You don't know the song? No. Girl, you ain't listening to the WAP. I really don't listen to no. You don't listen to the WAP.
I don't really like the WAP.
Why? You don't like the WAP because you got that WAP Babaluba or WAP Babu. They haven't come up with that song yet.
No, at all. I'm going to read some of the things that we're getting here. Peaches Brown said, yes, it's a team, not one person pulling the other along. What do you think about that?
I think that is 100% correct. I feel like, when you're in the beginning of a relationship and you're so in love, right? So like, whether it be the woman or whether it be the man, I feel like somebody always, when you guys are not connecting, because I don't want to say somebody's always, because not every relationship is the same. But when you guys are not connecting and you're so into this person, you start pulling that person in, and you're just like, I got you, I'm gonna hold you down, I'm gonna hold you down. But you got to remember that holding you down only lasts about so long, because you're like, okay, I've been supporting you, I've been maintaining you, and I love you, and I'm so obsessed with you. But when that obsession dimmers down and that crush and that puppy love simmer down, you're like, damn, this person is mad lazy. Like, yeah, when they're gonna pick up the slack and when they're gonna do this, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, of course, it feels good to uplift somebody and do certain things, but at the same time, it's like, if you guys are doing 50-50, I promise you'll go far. And it's not only 50-50, it also has to do with communication, compromising, patience. Fuck all that love shit. Like, I love you and I can still stab you. That's just how I see it.
I definitely, I'm gonna put a small input. I don't believe that it's 50-50. A lot of people say that 50-50, 50-50, you pay half of the bills, I pay half of the bills. You take care of the house, I take care of the house. Like, I strongly don't believe that. I believe that, we go through ups and downs in our life. We're not always going to be, exactly where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? Right. I strongly believe that when people say 50-50, maybe they don't mean exactly. But I am a strong believer in the 80-20. Sometimes the 80 to you.
Yeah, of course, because there's going to be times going to slack. And I want you to pick that up. Definitely. But like, for example, what Nani's saying, sometimes people are afraid because they're in a comfort zone in a relationship. And again, like, if you get comfortable, girl, call me 1-800-RUBYLICIOUS. Like, I will smack the fuck out of you. So slap action. That stupid ass comfort zone is exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to sound all like ignorant, because at the end of the day, I've been in that comfort zone. I've been in a situation where I'm just like, nah, I'm chilling right here. And I feel like if I step out of it, I'm just going to be on some, oh my God, now what I do? I'm going to panic. What's next? But what's crazy that I've learned in life? I've gotten knocked down. She's gotten knocked down a million times. And a million times we have gotten back up and said, you know what? This is not the end. It doesn't end here. You know what I'm saying? Back to sex. It don't ever end. It don't end there. So you got to keep going, girl.
speaking of what you were saying, sometimes we do get knocked down. We don't. Here, you want some?
Who grabbing one in this? But
I mean, I had it right here, so you can have it,
bro. Like you fell in love.
Anyways,
with the I'm in love with the.
Like I was saying, definitely sometimes, in things that we want to do, we have to go through them. We have to go through them in order for us to grow, mature, and like I was saying, spiritual level, mental, just everything in every aspect. You need to be able to show the other person that you have it, that you guys can run together. Now, one of the main reasons V.A.G came along, I guess what I want to do with it, or what we are trying to do with it, is definitely to motivate females to get out of that comfort level and go for what they want to do. Business, we're talking business talks, in every aspect. Get out of that little place where you feel as though, is the best thing to be, when you can be better. There's other steps that you can take for you to become someone that you never thought you can be, right? V.A.G, talks, like it stands for a lot of things. It stands for, vigorous women, groundbreaking women, ambitious women. These are things that we represent on our daily. These are things that, we should take with us, and especially the ones that have children, definitely take that and install that into our kids. We can't do that if we are not the ones starting that first. Through the experiences that I had, that I've been going through the last 2 years, with my health, relationships, just everything. I feel like, do we always deserve what we're getting? No. But at the same time, do we really deserve it? It depends on what you take or what you define as.
But you can let me know I put some holy water on you.
No, stop. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, so deserving, right? I don't feel like I deserved certain things, but at the same time, I needed them to grow. I needed them to push me out of that comfort, because I was stuck in a place where I was like, you know what? I don't need to go out there and get crazy. I don't need to, encourage women. I don't need to do that. But then, my daughter came and it's like, do I want her to really know me as a mom who just worked a 9 to 5, or a mom who?
Unfortunately, I feel like we get comfortable with those situations. It's just like, I think that's where we get comfortable. And I'm not trying to blame our kids, because, we had them and they're a blessing, and I'm mature because of my kid. But definitely, I feel like you're like, damn, I want to do this. But then you look at your kid and you're like, damn, but if I do that, I'm taking a step where maybe if I wasn't with any kid, right, then I could have done. But at the end of the day, if you don't take a step today, you're never going to take a step. So I feel like sometimes it's okay. Like, it's okay to walk away. It's okay to say, you know what? There's something better out there. Like, there's always something. And I feel like we just, no, it's just, this is where it's at. This is where it's going to be. You can never get stuck there. Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen people, bro, like in situations, whether it be a relationship, because this conversation is not just about relationships. I'm talking about job. I'm talking about your spirituality, and forgive me if I said that wrong, because sometimes, my little Spanglish comes out and, mommy, I'm here like, straight up the bow or something. But I'm saying is, just get the fuck out that comfortness, bro. Like, it's okay. I mean, it's easier said than done.
Definitely easier said than done. It took me a long time to come out of mine. So, but I'm definitely glad that I did come out of it. And I
almost hit you with my car.
I'm more.
That ass. I was about to be like Megan Thee Stallion. What with a limp? I got a stink ass. Well,
no, I'm glad I definitely came out of that. I still have my emotions in play, and sometimes I don't kind of fully understand like my calling or what it is.
Girl, you should have told me. I would have called you.
Stop.
Ring. Pick up. It's your calling.
I can't. There's a lot of things that we go through in order to find ourselves. Some find themselves earlier than others, and others take a longer time, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with taking your time. I just feel like the people that you circle yourself around or surround yourself, definitely has a big impact in who you become and who you are becoming. Right. If you chill around a group that is just doing nothing all day, sleep all day, don't work, you're going to become that person, because that's all you see. You're forced to be someone that you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to separate yourself and know, like, hey, look, these people are for this, these people are for that, these people
and
are for
I don't really think it's people too. I feel like the atmosphere. I'm very heavy on energy, vibes, positivity,
Right.
and I try to embrace that and give it to somebody else. So I want to talk about jealousy too.
Yeah.
And I feel like we get in a space where it's like we want better for our friends, but then we get jealous.
Right.
And it's not sometimes, you're mad humble, and sometimes it's not even that you want to be jealous. It's just, damn, like I'm happy for her, but I hate that she's like this, you know. Damn, I'm happy for her, but I hate that she's traveling a lot. I hate that she has a good job. I hate that she got a nice car.
They won't even use the word hate. They'll be like, oh, I don't like, or they'll be
not even. Some people don't even say shit.
They don't say nothing. They're just in their heads, right?
But you can tell though. I breathe, I smell. I'm like, what?
Oh my God, yes.
It's like, yo, like a lot of the times, like, there's people that, and I think that's another topic for friendship too. I want to talk about friendship because it's like, people need to understand, like, friendships. Let me explain something to you. Like, people think like, bitch, you haven't hit me up, and this and the thing, and this and the third. Friendship, relationship, anybody.
Yeah.
Family members, all of that. Communication is key. And if you want to tell me that I don't hit you up, then I believe the phone works both ways. So if I don't hear from you, don't get me wrong. If I don't hear from you for a while, I'm gonna hit you up and be like, yo, what's up? Right. And if I haven't, I'm sorry. I do apologize, but.
We've been working,
yeah, but at least it's the thought, like, hey, love, I've been thinking about you today. Sometimes I'll be capping. I don't even be thinking about you. But, maybe I was going through a text message and, that person, it's 3 months, girl. Hey, girl.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think I've ever lasted 3 months. I'm definitely.
No, me neither. I'm just hypothetically. Because if it lasted 3 months, then we ain't friends.
You sounded real serious about that. So I think you have.
No, because I feel like it's not just text. Like, if you hit me up through IG, Snapchat, whatever, you keep up here and there. Because I'm not asking you to hit me up every day. You got a life.
Everybody got a life. So I don't think that people will be. But okay, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about energy? When people throw things towards your life, right? How does that have an impact, in your life? And how do you know when to walk away from that negative energy?
Girl, I think I don't even walk. I think I step and then whoop, turn right the fuck back around. Because it's just like that energy is not for me.
Right.
So don't get me wrong. Like, we'll be around people and I can sense that they're negative and shit. And I'm going to just play cordial and I'm going to just listen to you. But at some point, I'm going to be like, bitch. Well, I'm going to text you. If you invited me and you brought me around negative, I'm going to text you like, hey, bitch. We on the phone all the time. Look at us. We on a video and somebody texts me and I'm like, hey, what's up? Yeah. I just feel like I'm going to tell you about it. But I feel like real friends, real man, real girlfriend, real anything. You tell somebody, like, you're honest with them. And don't get me wrong, honesty hurts. Not everybody can handle that. The truth hurts. But I'm going to respect you more if you tell me the truth rather than you lie to my face or come up with a lie because you thought it was going to hurt me. Because you know what's going to hurt me? When I find out what the fuck you've been doing behind my back, or or even if you tell me like, yo, I only did it to protect you, blah blah blah. No, it hurts more when I find out the actual truth because you had the opportunity to tell me, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at some point in your life, you gotta own certain things, and that's the thing. That's the problem that we have the most. Our prides are so big that we don't allow ourselves to.
I think I agree with a lot with that. I think that we've come, or people come to a place in life where they have expectations. You know what I'm saying? I'm a genuine person. I feel like I have a kind heart. So people have told me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you have a kind heart. You're very genuine. So I feel like, we expect that back. You know what I'm saying? You expect for people to be genuine with you. You expect for people to have respect, you know what I'm saying, towards you and what you're doing. But definitely a thing that I've learned, and it has hit me so hard, is like, you should not expect things from other people.
For sure.
You should not be
saying that. There was a comment that somebody said, and I'm not going to mention their name because I'm about to contradict what they said because it's true, but it's very contradictional. So this person said, yes, being able to come out and not give a fuck about what anyone has to say, walking with your head held up high and heels and all. I think that is very contradictional because at the end of the day, it's like you could be this confident ass person and feel good and be like, I don't give a fuck about that, about what that person said. Yeah. And a lot of the times I do feel like that. But however, I feel like we are very emotional human beings. So no matter how much you be like, man, I don't give a fuck about that person. Sometimes you might be capping. You might be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And then you go and be by yourself and be like, damn, I can't believe this person did this. Yeah. I can't believe this person did that. And I think that has to do with what you said, expectations. Yeah. I expected you to be different.
Definitely.
But if you set your expectations, like I have this wall up and I'm going to let you in. I'm going to say, if I fuck with you heavy, I'm going to let you in 90%. I'm never going to give you I would say 100 because I feel like that's too perfect, and now I'm letting you in into deep secrets that I don't think I can even share with myself at times. But I feel like it's okay to not expect. Girl, I think that's what gets me by every day is not expecting. Not just from you, not just from my friends, not just from my man, just not expecting at all. Because it's like if I expect, then now I'm gonna be tight, and now we're gonna be arguing, and now here we go, we're not talking for a while, and then when we come back to this thing again, then we circle the block and say why we didn't talk about it, you know. And I'm gonna bring an example. I had a friend that is very dear to me, mad tight, you know, and we started talking, and I'm glad we spoke the other day about it, and we actually spoke into depths. Like we were like, yo, this is why we stopped talking, and now we're like cool, and we explained everything. But this is what I'm saying. We wasted almost 2 years of our life not talking over something so small that could have been handled the same way we handled it now. It could have been handled then. That 2 years could have been the experience. Now I'm sitting here telling you, bitch, let me tell you what I did in 2 years. Yeah. Girl, that's 2 years. Yeah, we got time. No. So it's like, you know, like, let's talk about it. Let's communicate. That shit is free. It's easy. You know what I'm saying?
You know, talking about expectations, you know, growing up, I had a lot of expectations.
Yeah, when I threw all your dolls away, you expected them to be on the counter, bitch.
You know what? We're not even gonna touch base on that because I think
it still hurt you.
It still hurt.
Bro, I threw your dolls away like years ago. Okay, bro, I didn't even have vagina hairs. Like I didn't even have underarm hair.
That doesn't matter. It was still messed up. I had a collection of $300. Let me tell you, my mom worked very hard for those, and she would always like put them every time she would get something. She'll or travel somewhere, she will bring me a doll, and that was part of my collection. You took she was scared of them. Definitely scared of them because that's why she took them out.
I was not scared.
Dolls, and
my nigga wasn't scared. Let me tell you the real story because this is why they say her story, my story, and the truth. Bitch.
No, listen. She took all the dolls. The truth is, she took all the dolls, put them in a black garbage bag, and threw them away. She threw them away in the basement, New York City. I will never forget Bronx. 225th Street, Marble.
My nigga, you're trying to tell them the location to see if they're gonna find it.
No, they're never gonna find it because it was.
If you go back to that location and you hit the L button for the basement, you might just find some rats.
It was a long time ago. It was definitely a long time ago, but you know, it was a principle. Anyways, we're not talking about.
But this is what I mean about expectation. You expected them to be on the counter, but I was, you know, like
I was a kid.
I don't give a fuck. Don't expect.
You could be 5. Know something like that at 7.
No, I'm kidding. But I feel like this is why I threw them. I'm gonna tell you the real reason. Because I don't need you to be out here lying on my name.
All right. First of all, hey, I saw what I saw.
These bitches praying for my downfall. You know what I'm saying? Nah, listen. I threw them out because that ass, one of your dolls, she dead squared up, my nigga. She dead said, yo, what up? So what that? That ass, and I was like, oh, you and your friends going to the garbage. You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
Nah, I was really a tomboy. And I was just like, she dead ass had like 100 dolls, and I'm like
300 to be exact.
Whatever. I wasn't trying to tell people how sexy was with dolls.
It's okay. I don't care.
That's a little creepy. It was a little creepy.
It was a long time ago.
I don't care how old you are. If you got 300 dolls, my nigga, you just on some weirdo shit.
It was a collectible. They were collectibles.
If there was collectibles, I would have never collectively threw them out.
That's why you collectively threw them out, because it was collectibles. You took them all out at once instead of one at a time. You took them all out. Anyways,
I was not scared. I need to stop it. I don't be scared. I'll be squaring up. I'll be scared.
She was scared. Definitely.
I'm gonna tell the only thing I'm scared of.
Anywho, expectations. Back to expectations. Like I was saying, I grew up, expecting things from my mom. Being though, she wasn't always 100% around, but to me, I expected for her to be there.
Let's touch that topic.
She was definitely.
Let's touch that. You know why I want to touch that?
Why?
Because I feel like that has to do with expectations. You're like, don't expect. One thing about expectations that you need to learn is that nobody owes us anything.
Can I get there? Let me get there.
No, because it sounds like you're about to be like, no, you know what? I hate this person and fuck this and fuck that.
Can you just
if you want to get me to shut up, girl, just pass me the hookah.
Yes, pass the hookah. You need a 5. Check. Anywho, no. So the point was, growing up, I had a lot of expectations of my mom. I expected her to be my role model. You know what I'm saying? As a child, you grow up looking at the female, because obviously I'm the female. So I expected, for her to be there for me. Growing up, as I got older, I expected for her to, guide me in certain lights, so I can, in my head, walk the right path, right? And this is where I'm touching the subject of expectation. You cannot, if if I know, a lot of people say this, if I know now what I knew back, like if I knew then what I knew now, you know what I'm saying, would be a different person. So I feel like, I should have never expected those things. I hurt myself in a lot of ways, expecting for her and just, assuming that she would do those things for me because she was my mom.
But that has to do with
title.
bitter too. This is why I tell you.
Yeah.
Forgive. Never forget. Don't ever forget. Because if you gotta come back and stab a bitch or a nigga,
we never forget. Baby.
Jab, nigga. Halloween is right around the corner.
I don't know about jab.
Okay, but anyways, because I don't want to go to jail. Me either.
I'm not going to jail.
Because you know what I be doing in the tub though? I stay dropping the soap, girl. Bend over. But what I'm trying to say is that has to do with bitterness too, if you think about it, right? Because you're expecting something, you didn't get it, now you're hurt, now you don't want to talk to that person, so now you're holding this anger inside. Yeah. That doesn't allow you to move forward. Correct. So if you continue to be bitter, here goes my Spanglish, they get bitter. You know, if you continue to be bitter, stop. I feel like you just like, you know what, fuck this, fuck that, and right there you stop in your growth. You're like, man, fuck that. That's your mentality. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people be like, oh, you gotta walk around like fuck that. No, you cannot walk around like that because it's like, yes, fuck certain shit, but don't fuck everything. I mean, but what I'm trying to say is certain things you gotta say, I forgive. You know how much, for example, we ain't gonna mention no names or nothing. No. There's been multiple people that have hurt me, bro, like intense. And for like a portion of my life, I blocked that anger with having fun, going out and doing a lot of things. And you will see a lot of people being happy, but they're not really happy. They're happy in that moment. Right. But remember, you got to go home. You got to go to a quiet place where maybe there's nobody there. So now you start to think about the things that you're going through. Yeah. Now allowing growth to come in because you're like, well, I still hate this person. They did this much to me. Meanwhile, that person's out there, booty popping, pop, lock, and drop it. My lip gloss is popping. For the song, watch me, you bitch, and you over here like probably stalking the person. You done created a whole fake page just to look at this person, and don't be acting like y'all don't be doing that shit. I peep. You don't do that. You never did it. Never. I mean, me either, girl. But I know a couple people, and I ain't judging y'all. That's why I made my page public. I said, y'all, you know how many pages, fake pages, people were like trying to see my shit. And I'm like, damn, I'm important, bitch. I said, I agree. I'm important. Let me open my page. I so believe. I opened my page, and now there's like still stalkers, fake pages, because some people don't want to know. Yeah. I don't want you to know who's stalking them, but bitch, you could stalk me if you ain't got nothing better to do. I mean, no, I'm not saying that they can't definitely stalk me, but what I'm saying, I wouldn't do it. Like I would not. I'm not creating a page just to satisfy. I mean, that's you because you really don't got a lot of time on your hands. There's people that got hella time on their hand, and it's just like, if you got time on your hand, let me know because I got a few paper and shit that I got to finish, and you guys could just do it for me. No, if you have time on your hands, invest that in things that can. Hazte una pajita o algo, tú sabes. No. Yeah, girl, your finger's working. If you're a nigga, just stroke it for me. Stroke it for me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yo, she capping, bro. She be out here like, you talk about dick and all this stuff. I'm very open about my sexuality and like anything. And it's like I sound like a freak. I best believe I ain't no freak, but I mean, I'm a lady in the street with a freak in the street. What I'm saying is, I don't call Eli. No, don't call Eli. Eli knows. Hey, Daddy. Anyway, what I'm saying is, a lot of people be capping, bro, but they be out here helicopter on their nigga shit. Stop playing, Benny. Yo, this bitch is a freak, yo, dead ass. Can we just? You know when I knew that she was a freak? Oh my god! Every time she called me and she started a conversation, like, bitch, I know it's about a dick. No, what? Don't put that out there. Bitch, that's a line. As soon as she calls, bitch. Let me tell you. It don't be about that though. And then when she's like in the verge of wanting to cry but doesn't want you to know that she's crying, she'd be like, hey, booby. Can you not? And I'm like, hey, bitch. Oh, she's like, now I'm like, yo, what's up? Who I gotta fuck up? Like, that's my first instinct. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every time she calls, she got like you know that saying that says abort mission? You want to sip on your tea right here? Because I'm trying to stop people to tea. No, you lying. And then this is my favorite. She got a voice, bro. Like she'll talk to you mad, like hard and fuck you, this and the third to anybody. Yet as soon as my father calls, this bitch will like, yo, papi.
I'm a daddy's girl.
I don't give a fuck. You don't gotta change your voice like that. You sound like a fucking Playboy Mansion type of bitch.
Wow.
Hey, daddy.
First of all, not to my father. I'm definitely
My father be like,
that's
¿Qué te
my
pasa?
dad.
¿Qué te pasa? And then she'd be like, nothing. You know,
She's
just
just
calling
mad.
to see how
She's
you're
just
doing. Like when your voice changed,
I'm a daddy's girl.
yo, you the type of bitches that niggas want to date that they be like, we should see other people. Just change your voice.
Wow.
That ass. They'll be like,
no. Anywho,
you don't think so?
No, I don't. No.
I'm gonna buy you a hat because you stay capping.
First of all, anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. Okay.
Shouts to Idalis. Thank you for coming on the group chat. You heard. I see you, boo. I mean, I can't see you, but I see you.
Oh my God.
Okay. And everybody else, I do want to take a pause and say thank you to everybody.
Definitely.
That joined today. It shows mad love to us. You know, because I ain't shit. Like, I mean, I am shit, but I ain't shit. You get it? Or you want to be P? What you want to be, girl?
I want to be myself. I'm happy with me.
Girl, but you shit too.
No, I'm not.
You
shit.
does shit.
No, okay.
Wow. Whatever. I just want to say thank you to everybody because it means a lot. Like, it's Friday night. You could be in your house doing something else or whatever.
And you guys are here listening to us. That shows how much you.
Thank you for for putting your masturbation on hold for us. Because I know it's Friday night. Pornhub is lit and popping. You know what I'm saying? No.
I don't do that.
I thought this was a free space.
I mean, definitely this is a free space, but I think you are on the verge of flying. Okay, definitely super free. No, but I do want to take the time. Definitely thank a couple people. Definitely Eli again. Thanks for the shirts, Brody. Te pasaste. In English, that means yo, you overdid yourself.
That's why I cuffed that nigga. You heard?
Okay.
Anywho, I cuffed him.
Anywho, thank you so much.
I was like, come here, nigga.
Thank you so much for that, bro. I really appreciate it. I also want to take the time out to thank Chantal. She is heaven sent, people. If you've ever heard of her, know her, she's the best. She definitely has taken time to mentor me, make sure that I'm walking the right path when it comes down to this business. I'm so thankful, so grateful.
You gotta support everybody, please. Like I feel like you want to. A lot of people want to, and they don't do it because they're like, "Oh, I don't want that bitch to not fuck. Well, I don't want that nigga to not fuck him." Yo, support everybody.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You don't understand the amounts of blessings you get out of just being humble. It doesn't cost nothing. It's free, bro.
Oh my God, it's so free. So free. Literally. Like when we were, I was having this conversation. Literally, all you have to do is, you don't have to put in money towards nobody's thing. If you're worried about finances, don't worry about that. Just click, share, boom.
Now subscribing is free as fuck. That adds just boop.
Exactly. Definitely subscribe. Subscribe, guys, for sure. We'll come with a lot more content. But like I said, definitely thank you, everybody.
She's like, I was commenting from TY, but I'm on my shit. I'm telling you that difficulty. We had some difficulty starting. It was like the login. It was
definitely. It's been amazing.
We thought we had it under control.
It's definitely been amazing. Watching you grow in your stuff. Make sure y'all shop Zwavy.
I got this fire ass Cuban I should have wore today so y'all can know what's up. But
she has so much.
Shit is fire.
Amazing things going for her. I also want to thank my friend Nat. She's definitely been helping me with the technology. I am not a technology guru, but I'm learning from her. She's amazing. Thank you so much.
She be like the old people. Hey,
yes,
Emmanuel, look at here. I don't see no boys on these. So what's going on? You gotta slide up. I click and nothing. I take a screenshot of my face. You know something?
Definitely thank you to all who've been supporting any type, way, or form for us to get this going. Again,
I feel like the next topic should be about sex.
Wow, you just went straight forward.
Yeah, I went straight forward because this is a straightforward ass conversation. Like, what we gotta stop and hold back, nigga? That's like having sex, right?
Yeah.
And holding your nothing. Why we gotta do that?
Okay.
And I'm sorry for anybody that's in here that's like Christian or, you know, just spiritual and this is too much for you. But I mean, like, life is free.
Anyways, getting back to the thank you, family. You guys are amazing. If you are part of my life right now, have been part of my life for years, and I consider you family. I don't have to name you. You know who you are. You guys have definitely been there for me in many ways, been there for us.
Girl, not
is
for
very
me.
important.
I be in my feelings sometimes.
Family is definitely very important. I can't with her today.
Now they've been there for me. I do
But
appreciate
definitely,
that.
family has definitely been there.
I
Family,
gotta be throwing some jokes because it's just like when you have a conversation and you get too serious, niggas just be in the back. And who for all you know, there's people that are here mad high talk about
yo.
Can we change the subject?
I can't.
Yo, I like this room though. I feel like I can sing now, rap a song. Give me a beat. Give me a beat.
I'm not good at this stuff.
Yeah, just every yo. I'm kidding. I ain't no rap. I ain't about to start doing that.
We're gonna have a day where she freestyles. She's very good at it. She's lying. She is very good at poetry. Definitely.
Facts.
She's very good at
check it. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your butthole stings. Boo-hoo. Halloween. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Anyways, definitely V.A.G has been a very important part in my life. Honestly, I feel like as the business grows, I'm definitely growing with it. It's
yo estoy aquí
pues sigue jalando, pero tú eres la que quiere jalar juca.
Nah, loca,
but definitely the business is growing with me. I'm growing with it, and it's been an amazing journey, amazing ride, and we're still growing. We're still going for more, asking for more, going for more, working harder to make sure that we help females out there who are really like seriously just trying to better themselves, and be better moms, be better humans, just be better for themselves. That's the whole point of V.A.G. If you need somebody, you have to reach out to someone because you're going through some stuff. There's a V.A.G page. Make sure you reach out, just DM the page, and we will make sure to, talk, conversate, whatever it is that you need at the moment. If you need guidance, there are
But just let me know that at the beginning. Like, if you send me something that you want to talk about serious, like, let me know first if it's serious matter. Because if I start joking and you're like, I can't talk to this bitch. She played too much. I play so much that when I'm saying something serious, like, niggas don't even take me serious no more. You know what I'm saying?
Too much.
Who's Jay Money? Who's Jay Money? I'm sorry. You obviously know me because it says Ruby. So, but I like money. Jay Money. Jay Money.
Juju.
You think so?
That might be Juju.
Yo, Jalissa, if that's right, Jay Money. Yo, if that's Jalissa, I'm going to die. But she do got money. Hit her up if you need a loan.
But like I was saying,
Not that ass, because niggas be in need, and a loan ain't helping no more. Your credit gotta be high. Jay Money got money. Ow. Hit him up.
I can't.
Girl, I'm poor. Yeah, that's Jalissa. She said, yo. Every time I ask this bitch for money, she be like, girl, I'm poor.
Definitely her.
I'm weak. Yo, so
I can't even. But yeah, so like I was saying, when life gets tough, just know that you have people that you can reach out to. There's helplines. There's a whole bunch of things that you can go for content. Make sure that you get everything together. Just to better yourself, your mental health, everything is very important. I know what it is. I've been through it.
There's a number below. Oh wait, there's a lot. We can't do that. Call 1-800. I'm depressed.
Don't worry. Listen, like I said, go to the V.A.G movement on Instagram, and there will be contact information.
And you could be anonymous. You could be anonymous.
Definitely.
This is how you could be anonymous though. Just you can't go in with your regular page. Create a fake page. You create a fake page if you don't want us to know your name. We won't judge. Trust me, this bitch got hella skeletons in her closet. It's because it's Halloween and it's just been there for a while.
You know what? I'm done with you for today. I can't even.
We only have a few minutes left. I do want people to throw anything that you want to talk about. You can throw it in the comments and we'll talk about them. We do always not always, because today's our first live. We did have a few topics that we came up with and we just kind of went with the flow and started talking about them. But we do want you guys to participate.
Agreed.
So if you want to talk about anything, whatever the case is, and you want to throw it out there, you want us to talk about it.
Yeah.
Trust, because I will tell you whatever is on my mind. I don't have no pause, no buttons.
No.
And for all I know, my mama probably watching. Look, mama, we still ain't made it, but we out here trying. Yes. Yo, shout out to Juby, my young her friend. We've been knowing each other since diapers.
Yes, Liliana, we can definitely talk about everything. And
everything, girl. Booty hole. The little crumbs of doo-doo left on your core. All of that. I just want you to be open, If your nips look like Cardi B's pancake size, talk to me, girl. DR, they got the best surgeons. I don't know about that, but I just know they're cheap, and I've heard.
I've never
done it, and I don't want to.
I got enough. I think I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
POP, hold it down. Okay, but we def got the connect. I mean, the only connect I got is just saying DR. You're on your own once you land.
Right. I don't have no.
I don't have no connect, and that's
not me.
Not that deep. I don't have a connect like that, but.
No, but once again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for supporting.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off. I love doing that. I just love it. I love it. But anyways, J Money said how these niggas is poor. Please, you know what? I do want to talk about this. Let me get comfortable because it's a heavy subject. I know we almost done, but we have a few minutes to talk about these poor ass niggas.
Oh boy.
We don't have a few minutes?
We do.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've been with rich niggas this whole time. That's what you're saying? Yeah, sip on your tea, girl. The point is, let's just briefly talk about these poor ass niggas, okay? I'm not your mama. I'm not gonna maintain you. I mean, Penny might just do it because no, she got money, y'all. Penny,
yo, let me.
She got kilos by the boatload. Disrespect the line. No. I fuck you then. She poor. The point is, you trifling man. You trifling ass man. Let me tell you something. Get you a job. Like, there's so many jobs out there now. You can't even sit here and be like, I don't got a job. I can't find a job. Like, yo, that shit don't work no more. That shit don't work. Like, back in the days, you know, when I was 19, a nigga used to be like, you know what? I went to work for 2 weeks and they was racist or they didn't like it. I didn't like the job. I didn't like this. Let me tell you something. Your bills ain't gonna be like, well, we didn't like you, so we skipped you this month. Right. Nigga, I wish my bill did that. I could skip a couple shit. Don't like me for a year. They ain't gonna do that. So I feel like, Emily, why you gotta roll your eyes, girl? You been dealing with some broke ass niggas? Let me know. Cause I know, girl, I know the wave. Sometimes, let me tell you something. If your area is infested with broke niggas, it's okay to step out of your area codes. There's hoes in different area codes, right? Right. Hell, I found a hoe in a different area code. You know? I mean, he ain't a hoe. Cause
he used to be, though.
Yeah, before me.
Oh, okay.
I look a little broad, like niggas is kidding me. My demeanor is wicked. My demeanor is like, oh, you pretty. But that bitch would put me on a chokehold real quick. Dead ass. Niggas be like, yo, I can't cheat on this bitch. I mean, back then, Ruby, yo, I was a sucker like a bitch. What? I used to be like, nothing. Any nigga would cheat on me, ask me for money, I was with it. And then I grew up. You trying to say I still do that? Are you sipping on that shit so hard? You sipping that shit like, you a liar. Is it that or you just remember how many broke niggas?
Right, I'm remembering how many times.
I swear, I think like my middle name was Broke. Ho. Open the door.
You know how they say like women chapean? Like they, you know, they take advantage of men?
I mean, I don't think anybody me chapeó. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe just one or two. I don't want to extend it.
You know.
Yo, she sipped that drink hella hard, bro.
I'm gonna sip again.
Yeah, you better stop sipping, my nigga. They gonna think that shit is real. Bitch, stop playing. I was used and abused.
Yo.
My kindness was taken for weakness.
I can't.
But I would square up with a poor nigga now. So if you got a poor nigga, call me. If you don't got my digits, that means, you know, fuck you and your poor nigga. You heard? Choppy, okay? I mean, no, I don't want to say me chapearon because I feel like, damn, maybe it was a chapearon. I just didn't know.
The chapearon, bro. I'm just,
damn.
You say you want me to be direct, I'm going to be direct. The chapearon.
If you ever me chapeate and you listening to us, please let me claim you on the taxes because I need my money back. Like, that's not fair. I'm so given. Now I be acting like I'm broke as fuck, right? And niggas will be like, can I borrow this? And I'll be like, I'm broke. And then like a week later, I'll be going on a trip. And niggas be like, how you broke? I'll be like, somebody paid it for me. What you talking about?
Yo, facts.
You gotta lie sometimes. It's okay to lie. That's what I'm gonna say. Depending on the situation.
I was gonna say, is it really?
No, it's not okay all the way, but it's okay to lie. And if you poor, you a broke nigga, I don't want to hear how you can lie. There's no lying for you. You already came in with a bag and broke, nigga. I don't want to hear them lies. Because now you're a broke liar. And I,
definitely not.
They calling you out, shorty.
They said somebody paid it for me. Yo, you know what? I definitely use that line a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
I def do.
You do.
But yo, in all reality,
and it's sad because she done it to me too. That's crazy. I be like, bitch, didn't you tell me you ain't have no money? This nigga said, bitch, they paid it for me. And then I catch her. Yo, the funny thing is that I be catching her lie because it's like, bro, this is the problem with lying, right? You're gonna say one lie, you gotta say a million other lies.
Right.
And then the people think like it's like, okay, I'm gonna lie and I'm gonna get out of this one, bro. But I'm gonna catch you. If it's not today, I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. Stop lying to me, yo. I fucking love you, man. Like that should be
all right.
It be hitting my inner core. Like
I love you. This is definitely our cue to go. But again, thank you everybody so much. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Next week we will definitely have more content. It won't be live. It definitely will be recorded, and then you guys can watch it whenever you guys.
Even though I kind of like this live though, because I feel like it allows you to be free and talk
and connect.
When you record shit, I feel like you're just like, okay, I didn't like that. Oh, I got a booger in my nose. Bitch, if I got a booger, I'm gonna let it floss. You heard? That's just pretend it's a piercing or something. Like, ooh, that's a new piercing that came out right here.
Okay, well, we'll definitely think about it. I don't know. But from now on,
don't think about it too much.
Definitely from now on, they will be recorded. So you guys can tune in whenever you guys have a chance. Definitely support V.A.G. is definitely a female group. But we definitely talk to men, make sure that they're good as well. This is a everybody community thing, trying to make each other better, trying to make our community better.
For sure.
That's the goal, you know.
I just want you guys to be open and free. And like, I want you guys to understand that holding things in, and that was something that could be for next subject. But I feel like when you hold a lot of things in, you bottle it up to the point where you explode. And you need to be free, talk to anybody, whoever it is. Girl, we got to get a psychologist. That's how you say it? Psychologist, right?
Psychiatrist.
Again, you know, it's my Spanglish. Psychiatrist, psychologist. Isn't it the same shit?
I don't think so.
Girl, we're going to have to look these words up.
I don't think so.
I just feel like if you got to talk, just talk it out to whoever the fuck it is. Fuck it. All you know, just talk to your dog, my nigga. Roof. At least you know. It's just, the point is just to get it out. Just get it out. Because when you hold it in, I feel like you just taking your anger out on somebody else. Like, I don't want to be, don't get me wrong, I don't mind being your punching bags here and there, but
not all the time.
Bro, I do not want to be your punching bag. That's just how I see it. And it's just like, I'm getting to that. But our time is up. I think we exceeded the time. We be talking too much, girl.
No, you be talking too much.
Damn, bitch, I was trying to be discreet. Can you? It's too late. They started already.
We be talking too much.
Girl, I be talking. I don't give a fuck. I talk. And what? Fight me. And if you're younger, tell your mama to come fight me.
Anyways, our Instagram names, at PENIELULLOA. That's my thing. Definitely
Truly Ruby.
Truly
_ Ruby, because there's another Truly Ruby out there. And don't be sending your business to that bitch, because I don't know what she's gonna tell you back. And I'm not taking responsibility for that. And you know, also, I love interrupting you. It's like I get an adrenaline or something. But what I'm saying is, we also accept, you know, anything. My Cash App name is Bang Yo Mama. No, I'm kidding.
Donations that you guys want to send, they're not for us. They're definitely for this movement. The donations will be going towards females who want to get their business started and want to start something. They don't know how to start. They don't have the finances to start it. It'll be going towards them. So if you guys want to send anything, definitely I'll be posting a Cash App at the V.A.G movement on Instagram so that you guys can be able to go ahead and do that.
For sure.
But again, we just want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Click it, okay?
In the bottom. You see if it shoots out, it lands in the subscription. Shoot.
Make sure you guys have a blessed day.
Love ya. I'm really happy. Thank you so much for all the support that we got today. I do appreciate it. I know I talk a lot. But what would the show be without a talker, okay? That's me. And me.
She has multiple personalities.
Bitch, don't be saying that because the
But thank
niggas
you.
really gonna hit me up with that.
Right, but thank you guys and rock out with us for
We
the
love
next
y'all.
20 seconds with the Spanish song. You heard?
Prende la juca. Jálala, jálala. Chúpala, chúpala. Make sure you drink tonight. Jala la juca.